long before this was a landmark in the public's eye, most people didn't know what this was. Long before Elliott Smith died, a few people knew this was a recording studio. It's kind of just an alienating facade, a blank facade. But in the graffiti community, it was known as a landmark. If you caught a tag on this brick siding, it would stay up for 10 years. There was a tag here from 1994 to 2004, and people knew of that tag simply for the fact that it stayed. It was a landmark. When Elliott Smith died, probably about a year and a half or 2 years ago, this became a landmark because it now belonged, the space belonged to Elliott Smith, the underground celebrity. And it's now seen as a landmark for the graffiti that goes up that's dedicated to Elliott Smith. So while this entire wall is graffitied, there's definitely two types of graffiti going on. For instance, a lot of these are obviously directed towards Elliott Smith, but they're graffiti in the traditional sense. Whereas the graffiti in the newer sense, post-1980s sense, is more stylistic. There's a subculture attached to it, and it's obviously not directed at Elliott Smith. It's there because there's graffiti there. They know it'll stay up. So for that reason, this BOMK or the chalk NVOTR tag will be gone. They'll weed that out. But the stuff that's traditional graffiti and directed to Elliott Smith will stay up. So somebody comes out here and edits the wall. All graffiti is put onto a public space, on infrastructure, whether it be in a bathroom, on the outside of a wall, for the sake of conveying a message to other people. You leave the mark for whatever reason, you walk away, and other people are able to absorb that message or that name. And they look at the public space that was otherwise may have been alienating or blank, and now it says, for a good time call so-and-so, or John was here, or Jose loves Maria. It could be anything. The stylistic graffiti that's part of the subculture does the same thing, but there's rules involved. It's not just a message, now it's interacting with the wall stylistically.